Hey guys, my name is Musa and welcome to More Life channel. If you're here for the first time, please click the subscribe button and make sure you don't miss the future videos. Yes. In today's video, we're going to be talking about being real to yourself and loving yourself. But first, let me update you on my life, like what has been going on, what I've been up to, and you know, all that thing. I know my life is so boring, but I know I'm not the only one. There are some people out there with very boring lives. Trying to make myself feel better. Last time I filmed a video in my room, it was last semester. I was leaving for my holiday, so I was going home, and yes, I'm gonna tell you also about when my boyfriend met my parents and you know how they reacted and everything. This is how Sia met my parents, and this is how I told them that I'm bringing him home. So 2 weeks before going home for holidays, I called my mom. I phoned her. I was like, Mom, can I bring Sia home for holidays? Like, he's just gonna spend two weeks or less. And she wasn't that, you know, keen. She wasn't that eager to, like, you know, meet him. She was like, okay. And she took her time to actually respond and say yes. I told my granny too. I was like, Granny, should I bring Sia home? He's my friend from Durban. He's just gonna spend 2 weeks or less there at home. So do you mind if I bring him at home? My granny was like, sure, like bring him, it's okay. That just gave me a relief. Like, it just took a whole lot of load off my chest. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, they said yes. But the trick is, I told my granny that I'm bringing a friend, but when I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I'm bringing Sia as in my boyfriend, but I'm gonna introduce him to the family as a friend, you know, to avoid all unnecessary drama and, you know, unnecessary awkwardness. Then 2 weeks later, me and Sia, we packed our things. Actually, I left him a week before we went to Limpopo, because he was still writing exams. So I went to Pretoria to visit my friend, and when he was done writing his exams, he came to Pretoria. I'm sure you've seen that vlog. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna put it up here. So then we spent a week at my friend's. Also, we did some vlogs. You'll see them up here. Like, just watch my videos, guys. If you're up to date with me, I wouldn't have to explain everything, okay? So we spent a week in Pretoria with my friend. We went out, we just had fun and all that. Then the next week, we packed the things and we went to Limpopo. Also, we vlogged. There's a video, go watch it. And when we arrived at home, there was no one at home. They were somewhere else. They were going to visit my cousin, because he just had a baby, so they went there to see the baby and all that. So me and Sia, we had the house to ourselves. Anyways, so 2 days later, they came back home, and you know, they welcomed Sia. They were happy to meet him. Everything was so cool. I mean, they were just welcoming. So a week later, also we did vlog. Please go watch our videos, then you'll see actually the journey from here, from Durban to Limpopo. So my mom wasn't home the whole holidays. At the end of the week, she decided to come home. And we were about to leave home. We were about to come back to Durban. She phoned me and she was like, Mom said, please don't leave, I want to see y'all. Oh my gosh. So guys, you remember my coming out story? I told you that I came out to my granny, then my mom. So it shows that I'm really comfortable with talking to my granny about, sensitive stuff than talking to my mom, because I know her reaction. I came out to my granny before coming out to my mom. So when I was at home, my granny was so welcoming. She was just, she just loved Sia. So when my mom told me that she's coming home and she wants to see us, I was a little bit shaky. I thought maybe she would cause drama and all that. But yes, she told us, do not go, spend at least 2 days and you can leave on Sunday. And yeah, we decided to stay, and she came, and surprisingly, she didn't cause any drama. She loved Sia. Well, at first it was a little bit awkward. I remember when they first met. Okay, it was me and Sia, and my mom was coming through the corridor, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, mom." Then I hugged her, I kissed her, and Sia was just next to me. I was like, "Okay, mom, this is Sia, this is mom," and they just looked at each other. There's just that awkwardness, situation going on. Then they shook hands, and they finally just hugged. The hug was so awkward. I was like, oh my gosh. But that is the only awkward moment. After that, she was just nice. She cooked for the whole family. It was nice, and we spent the night. And the next day, we were about to leave. We were leaving to Durban, and yes, she drove us to the taxi rank. She was just welcoming. She was talking to Sia. She was asking questions. She even said, she even asked when Sia was gonna visit again. It was just an amazing experience. I can't get over that. That was just amazing. I never thought that my parents would accept me as I am, and even accept my partner, and just be so welcoming. That's why you'll never know. So I thank God that I came out as early as possible, because already they had their own plans about my life. You know how parents are. They always have plans. They're always visualizing you in the future, bring your wife home and having kids. But they took it very well. I love them for that. Mom, if you're watching this, thank you very much. I love you. Be yourself. Love yourself. There's nothing in the world that is more important than that. Because if you don't love yourself, if you don't accept who you are, how are you gonna accept someone else? How are you gonna love someone else? You know what I mean? It all starts with you. We are all different. We are all different in our own ways, and we should embrace that. We shouldn't hate big people because of their skin color, because they're black or white. We shouldn't hate big people because they are gays, lesbians, transsexuals, whatever. Don't hate. Just love yourself, and it will be more easy to love other people. And do not compromise your happiness. If people do not accept you for who you are, leave those people. You can't afford to have all this negative juju in your life. You don't need that in your life. Move on with your life. Do not be stuck up with people who do not care about your happiness. If people do not understand that being with another guy makes you happy, if that is an obstruction in their life, then they should move on and leave you to live your life. You know what I mean? So basically, the message I'm sending out to you guys is just accept yourself. You're gonna live with yourself for the rest of your life. If you can't accept the way you look, if you don't love yourself, and accept the color of your skin, and accept the fact that you are gay, lesbian, or white or black, you will never find happiness. Just love yourself the way you are, okay? Thank you very much for watching, guys, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because if you don't subscribe, I'm coming for you. I'm joking, guys, but for real, guys, subscribe to my channel, like this video and comment on the section below so that I can get popular. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I love you, and stay